So here's really a very rudimentary test I've come up with. It's not great, but it's a place to start. So I'm just taking a cardboard box. If we end up using this as a design, I just buy a bunch of cardboard boxes that are all brand new, and I'll put a weight on it that's going to be, the same weight where we test. And the idea is you take a knife. This is a plastic double-edged dagger, but you'd hold it in the normal manner you would grab or use that for defensive purposes, and then go in and stab it, halfway down the blade or to its widest point, and see how far the box moves. So you go from the table to the edge over here, or it moved 1 inch, whatever. A perfect score would be you stab in and it would not move at all, the box, right? And then something like a Bowie knife, you'd hold in hammer grip or fencer's grip, and you'd stab and it moves more because it's a wider blade to deal with, right? And you'd measure from the start point to the farthest point. I noticed a number of times in the box with each weapon, with each tool. And what I'm looking for is a consistent testing process. So we're testing both the point shape, the thickness of the blade, and the handle construction. And I'd eventually also like to do this with testing both cutting power and thrusting ability, so you get an overall design. So if you wanted to test a self-defense blade, all right, I want to test both chopping and thrusting ability. So how do we do that? So I want something that has a good point and a good ability to cut. So that's kind of what I'm looking for in this test. Would I have enough things available to test cutting or chopping ability? I don't see many areas out there to test penetration on the thrust. So that's what I would like your help with. Thank you, folks.